Welcome back, friends. For the next few videos, we will look at the Portland & Western's Albany and Eugene haulers, what they do and where they go. We're looking at the PNW's Eugene depot. Crews for the Albany hauler come on duty here in the early evening hours. In the short spur nearby, tonight's hauler power sits nose to nose before making its journey north. The Portland & Western Railroad is the principal carrier that serves the mills and shippers in Western Oregon directly. The two Class 1 railroads, Union Pacific and BNSF, then benefit carrying the traffic flowing out of the valley to points north, east, and south. However, the Albany hauler and Eugene haulers do not tend to deal with customers, but serve as short-haul road freights, bringing cars to and from yards in these respective cities. Tonight's Albany hauler is just underway, leaving Bethel Street Yard. The cars on this train represent loads and empties bound for northern customers likely to be added onto BNSF trains in Portland. Typical cars on these trains leaving Eugene are loads of lumber from Seneca Lumber Company, boxcars from Murphy Plywood, empty cement from Lafarge, empty tanks from Bakelite Resins, previously GP Chemicals, and logs from a reload bound for Rainier, Oregon. The same train is now coming through Junction City on street trackage down Holly Street. At a siding just south of Junction City, the hauler just picked up 8 cars on the head end, left by the American Turn earlier today. Center beams from Cascade Warehouse and boxcars from Junction City Reload made up the pickup. Five miles further up the line, we're in Harrisburg, where the UP Brooklyn slab closely parallels the Oregon Electric. As we catch an Albany hauler on another day. The street running in Junction City in Harrisburg brings the track speeds down to 10 miles per hour, but here we see the train is accelerating, leaving Harrisburg at Substation Road. For this train crew, these cars will be delivered to Albany's Oregon Electric Yard, and a new train will be picked up for Eugene there. One more stop is likely in the work order before then, however, to pick up boxcars of paper left in a siding by the American Turn job earlier in the day, from the paper mill in Halsey. Meanwhile, around the same time of day, on the Union Pacific's Brooklyn sub, we'll find the Eugene hauler. As you can see, the Eugene hauler could easily be mistaken for any common Union Pacific manifest train. However, the train crew is entirely Portland and Western, and usually Union Pacific provides a brace of SD70Ms for the job. Here is a schematic of the routes these trains take, one on the Portland and Western and one on the Union Pacific, from Eugene to Albany. The cars found on the Eugene hauler are moving from the Union Pacific Yard at Eugene to the PNW's Albany Yard, which was operated by Southern Pacific up until the 1995 creation of Portland and Western. These are cars, mostly empty, bound for branch lines and short lines, such as the Albany and Eastern, to be loaded at points such as Toledo, Willamina, Lebanon, and Corvallis. They will be sorted into trains that we will look at in future installments in this series. Most of the cars on this train came from California, brought to Eugene Yard by the Union Pacific. Even though the sun is now gone, there's much more to see in Albany in the next video in the Albany series. We'll see you soon. Good night, friends.